Hello, everyone. Welcome to our parent youth meeting for summer camp. We are going to cover a lot of information. You guys will get in the email one of these little packets right here that will have most of everything that we're going to cover in this video on there. But in the video, I will highlight a few things and talk a little more details about some things. So I do encourage you guys to watch the video. I'm hoping to keep it 10 to 15 minutes or less. So this year we are going to a new location. If you've been to camp in the past, we've done New Life Ranch for the past 3 years. And for reasons of New Life Ranch adding another week of their own camp, which is a good thing for them, it pushed us out too late to do camp in August. So we had to find a new location, and we did a lot of driving and searching, trying to find the right place. And we ended up deciding to go to U Front Camp, which is in Lacine, Kansas, a little south of Kansas City. So it'll be different if you've been to camp before, but I think it's going to be an awesome week. One thing I will say about this camp is it is a little more rustic than New Life Ranch. So just come with that expectation. The cabins are a little more rustic. The camp is a little more rustic. So you'll definitely have a different experience here. But I think it's going to be a great experience for you guys. So let's go through this information as quick as we can. So we're heading to U Front Camp. We're going to be spending 5 days there, 4 nights. We have right now 215 students and leaders going to camp with us, and the idea for this is there's a few things, few purposes of why we do camp. One, it is to simply get away, to hit the kind of pause button on the reality of our lives, the pace of our lives, and just to get away from the noise of everyday life. Number 2 is to connect with each other. One of our cores here is community. So we'll get together with other like-minded people, and we'll just spend a week in community with each other. And then lastly, but definitely not least, is connection with God. We have created this week to help you connect with God. And we have 7 sessions of worship and teaching that we'll be going through this year. Bill and Diane Horn will be our camp speakers, which we're really excited about. We're kind of following the same plan for our church, the Bible reading plan. So we're going to spend the whole week in the book of Esther and looking at that. So I'm really excited about what God has in store for us this week as we go to summer camp. A few important things. Departure. Now, this is a little bit different than even what I've said this change actually this morning. We are leaving or meeting at the church at 1:30 with a departure time at 2 o'clock. I think I told a few of you guys we're meeting at 1, leaving at 1:30. But I talked to the camp this morning, and they really don't want us there before 3:30 if possible. So we're going to shoot to leave around 2 o'clock. So you need to be here at 1:30. And we plan to return around 11:30 on the 15th of July. So we'll shoot to leave there at 10 in the morning. Again, we'll keep you guys updated. If you follow our Facebook page or Instagram page, we'll kind of keep you guys updated on the actual time that we leave camp and when we come back. Speaking of, we encourage you guys, if you are not following us on Facebook or Instagram, to do that. That's really how we'll keep you guys updated. We try to do a daily update of what's happening at camp, so you guys can follow us there. You can find those on the paper, but also here on the screen. And what we try to do, depending on our internet connection at the time, but we will try to also broadcast each of our sessions, the 7 sessions, live on Facebook every day. So. Also, here is the emergency contact information. I'm not going to go through this, but you'll have it here. Brian and Missy are camp nurses again, which we love them. So their number is on there. Myself, Amy, Ryan, and Doug's numbers on there as well if you need us for anything whatsoever. Check-in. We will be meeting. This says 1 o'clock. Again, I didn't change this slide. We're meeting at 1:30. You need to eat before you come. Our first meal there will be dinner. And then once you get to church, you're going to receive a name tag with 3 things. Your name on it, your bus assignment. We have 4 buses that we're taking to camp. And then also your cabin assignment. So what we encourage you guys to do is to wear that name tag until you get to camp and you're in your cabin. Then you can take it off. But wear that name tag, if you will, please, during the bus ride there. And then you can take it off after that. Medications. If you guys have any type of medications that you need to take while at camp, our camp nurses will be available during check-in. So make sure you just find Missy and Brian, and you can label it. And what we suggest is put it into a Ziploc bag and let us know when we need to administer those meds. But if you will just give that to them when you guys come, that will be lovely, and they'll take care of it from there. Cabins. We are in bunk-style cabins this year, just like years past. So you'll need to bring bedding for that. They're just regular twin-size mattresses. I will say this, that the mattresses are actually better than New Life Ranch, but bring sheets or a sleeping bag or whatever you need for your cabins. There will be around 14 to 22 in a cabin. Depends on, there's 2 different style of cabins, so depending on how many or what style cabin you're in, depends on how many people will be in your cabin. And we've done rooming already, and they're all in there by grades and gender. But you should be fine on that. You'll get those assignments again on Monday when you arrive. All right, so make sure I don't miss anything there. All right, transportation. Like I said, we'll be taking 4 buses. It's a very short drive, so we may or may not show a movie. We can't even probably show a whole movie while we're there. But if we do, we'll show either G-rated or PG-rated movies for those. Each bus will have a captain, a bus captain, and we'll make sure we'll check roll when we get on the bus, make sure everyone is there, so make sure you get on the right bus, and then we'll also check roll when we return, so make sure, again, you get on the right bus. For that, I think that is all I need to tell you for transportation. Community group leaders. These should be your same leaders that you'll have at Surge. There's a few Surge leaders that couldn't go, so you'll have, some of you guys will have a different leader, but for the most part, you guys will have your same leader that you have at Surge. I would say this, that our community group time is probably the most important thing that we do at camp. That's where true community happens. That's where the deep conversations happen. So that is a priority that we have at camp, is that community group time. The free time activities. So during free time, which is roughly 1:30 or 2 o'clock to about 5 o'clock, there's going to be several different options that you guys can do. The pool will be open for anyone and everyone. There will be assignments for the lake during that time as well. So the lake has a blob and has a bunch of different inflatable cool things there as well. And then there's Gaga Ball, there's 9 Square. We'll do different tournaments. There's disc golf. We'll do different tournaments each day that you will see on the schedule. And then Wednesday will be our paintball day. So if you have not signed the waiver for paintball and you're interested in doing paintball, then you'll need to do that before camp. So make sure you do that before you head to camp. But there's lots of different options for those free time activities. All right, cell phones. This is going to be a little bit different than years past. What we're asking is no one bring a cell phone. Since it's only an hour and a half drive there and back, you guys are fine without your cell phone for that hour and a half. Normally, we let you take it on the bus, and then we'll collect them when you get there. We'll store them away. But we're just going to ask. It's a whole lot easier than us trying to collect them. It's just a hassle, and they're in a hot trailer. So just don't bring a cell phone. If you're a student, don't bring a cell phone. Parents, if you need to get a hold of your child, there's ways you can do that. You can call me or Amy or Ryan. You can call their leader if you would like. But do not bring a cell phone, okay? Don't even bring it and turn it off. Just don't bring it, okay? That's the one thing that we ask for cell phones. Just leave them at home. Camp rules. So let me go through these. One is you need to be present and on time for all of our activities. You'll have a schedule. It'll be in your little devotion book. You'll have it with you. We just ask that you be at the meals on time, that you be at the sessions on time. We should not have to go out looking for you. So make sure that you are where you're supposed to be at the right time. We ask that you bring no guns, no knives, no fireworks. I know 4th of July was just yesterday. If you're watching this on Tuesday, don't bring your leftovers. Don't bring any lighters or matches. Leave all that stuff at home. No cell phones. We just covered that. No tobacco or alcohol or drugs of any kind. No guys and girls room and vice versa. The guys and girls cabins are separated. You shouldn't even be in those areas. No pranks allowed. It just never turns out well. No bullying. No exception. We're not going to tolerate it. So I know which that's not even on there. No bullying, but it's on here. I know at least for guys, we pick around a lot, which we think is just picking, but it can come across as bullying. So just be careful with that. No purple or no PDA. Purple is guys are blue, girls are pink. If you mix those together, then you get purple. So we're asking that you don't hold hands, that you don't touch, that you don't kiss, that you don't do any of that. PDA simply stands for public display of affection. So just don't, okay? It will make your life a whole lot easier if you don't do that. And then lastly is you can't be outside of your room after lights out. We will not tolerate that. We shouldn't have to look for you. So make sure that you're in your room and that you stay in your room. Unless there's a fire, then you can come out. Next is dress code. Okay, I mentioned this in emails already, but let me just talk about it for a second. Here is our bathing suit policy. We are okay with one pieces, and we're okay with two pieces, as long as they're modest. We are asking that, and there's some one piece bathing suits that are very immodest, and obviously there's some two-piece bathing suits that are very immodest. And guys, there's some bathing suits that we can wear that are very immodest. So here's what we have done in the past, and some of you guys have already done this. But ladies, if you have questions about your bathing suit, then we're going to ask that you text Amy Weatherford a picture of it, and she will tell you, yeah, that's good, or that's not good. If it's too immodest, you can wear a shirt over top of it, which is fine. But ladies, if you have questions, email Amy. Guys, if you have questions, you can text or email me. But there's going to be a lot. There's a huge water slide. There's blobs and different things. So we should not have any issues or worry about anything falling off or out during those activities. As far as shorts go, mid thigh to knee is fine. Loose trunks for boys. You must be fully clothed at meals. Guys, you can't go without a shirt during the meal times or sessions. You have to wear shoes during those times. Tops are a must, and they must have straps. And no spaghetti straps for girls or guys. And then if you wear shorts or if you wear dresses, they should be modest in length. So if you have any questions about the dress code, just let me know. Some of these are our rules. Some of these are the camp rules. So yeah, just let us know if you have questions. Next, we would not go through this in detail. I will highlight a few things, and that is our packing list. One, you need one suitcase. There shouldn't be no reason for you to bring more than one suitcase to camp. Your theme day apparels, which we'll talk about in a few minutes. One of the things that we would ask that you should bring, is you probably need one pair of long pants. For one of the late night activities is night strike, so you'll probably want long pants for that. If you play paintball, you'll want long pants for that as well. So bring one pair of, it could be jogging pants or just jeans or whatever. It should be an older pair of pants, I would say that. And you'll also need at least one pair of closed-toe shoes. Again, for paintball and night strike, you don't want to be out there with flip-flops or sandals. So bring one pair of shoes that are closed-toed. What else needs to be? Bring a water bottle. The water there is good. If you've gone to New Life Ranch, the water is not good. The water there is fine. Bring towels. Bring your cosmetics, shampoo, soap, and actually use them. Middle school guys, let's take showers. Swimming is not a shower, so actually get in the shower and use the soap. I would say bring bug spray as well. Bugs are kind of bad there as far as mosquitoes and stuff, so you might want to bring some type of bug spray. And then obviously bring your Bible. That's huge. And something to take notes with. And then some optional things that you can bring is there's a snack shack there that sells different things, snacks. I think they also sell maybe t-shirts and stuff. But if you want to bring some money for that, you can do that. And then if any of you guys want to play disc golf, you'll need to bring your own disc for that. New Life Ranch had disc that students could use. There's no disc there for us to use. So just make sure you bring your own disc. There may be a few extras around that I'll have, but for the most part, just bring your own disc. All right, let's go through the schedule, at least part of it. We won't go through every single detail. Again, we're meeting at 1:30 on Monday to leave by 2. This is a little bit different. Once you arrive at camp, we're going to ask that you go to your cabins. You can make your bed, get things ready, unpack a little bit, and then you're going to have a little bit of time of what we call cabin time with your leaders. So just plan on 30 minutes or so of some cabin time before dinner at 5:30. You'll probably have some time that you can walk around camp, check things out, but just know that when you get there at camp, you're going to go to your cabins and you're going to stay in your cabins for a little bit for some cabin time on that Monday. Tuesday, Monday is our luau, so come ready for that. Some of the things that we're going to be doing is a belly flop contest for the luau, and also we're going to be doing a limbo contest. So you can come and participate for those if you would like. All right, Tuesday is our spirit day. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are pretty similar days as far as the schedule goes. A couple of highlights here is 3 o'clock is our volleyball tournament. 3 o'clock is also crafts. You guys did not sign up for crafts, but if any of you guys want to do crafts, you can do that. Then, I think everything else. Free time, the pool is open. There's volleyball courts. There's disc golf. The lake, we'll do rotations on the lake. They can only hold about 40 to 50 people at a time at the lake. So we're going to do rotations. And right now, the way I have it is by team: tsunamis, hurricanes, typhoons, and tidal waves. That may change. I'm going to look at some different options for that. But as of right now, that is what the lake rotation looks like. The late night that night is extreme bingo, which we've done here a few times. So we got some big things planned for that. It's going to be very, very extreme. That's pretty much it for Tuesday. Wednesday, the big thing is paintball. So come ready for that. It's going to be pretty much from 1:30 to 4:30 in rotations. So we'll give you guys more details on that at camp when you're going for that. The late night that night is Night Strike. So um, you'll get more information as well for that at camp. So Wednesday is Chemo Day. Come ready for that. And then Thursday, we're doing crafts again at 2 o'clock on Thursday. We're doing a Newcomb tournament on the volleyball courts at 2 o'clock, disc golf tournament at 3, and I think this is, instead of 3-on-3 basketball tournament, I think we're going to do a Gaga ball tournament that day as well. So there's that. Then that night, we're doing a dance party, hopefully out on the field if the weather permits. So it's going to be a rave night, neon night, so come ready for that. And then Friday, we'll get up, have breakfast, pack up things, and head out for the day. You can see here that we have your teamed colors, which I've already sent that out to you guys, and our different theme days, which I've also sent that out to you guys as well. Our theme for camp this year is meant to be. Like I said, we're going through the book of Esther, and we'll be looking at kind of how Esther was, she was sent for such a time as this, but she was meant to be there for that reason. So, our theme is meant to be, and we'll be looking at different ways that God can use us and how we're meant to be and kind of our purpose in life. And then some other stuff. All right, if you're leaving your cars, we're going to ask that you leave those in the north or east lots. We're not here every the weekend, so it's not a huge deal. But if you can do that, that would be lovely. Again, we plan to return around 11:30 on Friday. So, again, just check Facebook, Instagram for those things. And then lastly, just thank you. Thank you for allowing your student to come and be a part of summer camp. It's going to be an incredible week. And what I would ask that you would just simply pray. Pray for your students. Pray for the leaders. Pray for leaders that God would give them the energy that they need each day. These are long days. So just pray for your leaders for wisdom. And then pray for Bill and Diane as they teach us. Pray for Ben and for the worship team as they lead us in worship. So just pray. I would covet your prayers. Amy, Ryan, and I, we've been prepping for this for months now. So we are very excited about what God's going to do. But it's simply that. It's God doing this. So we want to make sure that we step out of the way so that God can step into this and that he can do what only he can do. So that is pretty much all the information that I have for camp. If you have questions between now and next Monday when we depart, please let me know. I think it's going to be an awesome week. I honestly, if I'm being honest with you, when we picked this camp, I was very nervous. But as things have progressed and as camp has gotten closer, I have that anxiousness has really turned to excitement. So I'm very excited about camp this year. I'm sure it's going to be a new location, but the same God is going to be there, and it's going to be an awesome, awesome week. So again, if you have questions between now and Monday, email me, text me, let me know if you have any questions. Other than that, I'm signing off, and we'll see you guys on Monday. Thanks, guys.